Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of the first two Thor films. I own them both on Blu-ray, but because they are a part of the MCU, but I'm not saying they're bad, they're just pretty forgettable. But when I saw the trailer for Thor Ragnarok, it really got me more interested and excited for another Thor film. So is this better than the first two Thor films? Well, here are my thoughts. This is Thor Ragnarok. By far the best aspect of this film is the characters. You got Chris Hemsworth as Thor and Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, and those two just play off each other very well. I loved every scene involving these two, and it was just amazing. Then you got Loki, who is, as always, great in every film he's in. The plot involves the character Hela threatening to destroy all of Asgard, and this is what causes Ragnarok, and it's up to Thor and his team of Revengers to stop her. Now let's talk about some of the stuff I didn't like so much. First of all, now this is a very funny film, which is no problem at all. I don't mind if it's a very funny film. This is a very funny film, but the problem with it being a very funny film is sometimes there's too many jokes, and there's also times where it feels like there's a joke there that didn't actually need to be there. For example, there's a scene where Bruce Banner jumps out of a ship and tries to land where enemies are and to go fight, and it's supposed to be this big moment, and then it's played for laughs as he hits the ground as Bruce Banner. And it's supposed to be this funny moment, and I didn't think that was a good scene. Like, I felt like it would have been better and more epic if he just landed as the Hulk, and that would have been just so much better. But that's just a few scenes. I mean, like, about 90% of the jokes in this movie do work and are very funny. That's sort of another problem, though, because Avengers Infinity War is apparently going to be a very serious film, which does make sense. I mean, the Avengers are going up against Thanos, people might die, it's supposed to be very serious. That makes sense. But when this film was trying to be very funny, and then leading up to this very serious film, it's going to be a whole different kind of tone. Another problem I had with this film was the large amounts of exposition, especially in the opening of the film, which I felt was actually very weak. It basically, in a nutshell, Thor tells the audience what happened to him and how he's in this cage. And when he's out of the cage, all of a sudden this monster appears out of nowhere and tells him what is happening and tells him about Ragnarok. And it sounded like the opening of a video game. Like, okay, here's what you need to do. Here's your stuff. Go. And it's kind of weird. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but this film was honestly rather disappointing to me. Don't get me wrong. This is still a very enjoyable film. It's very fun. It's extremely enjoyable. But I don't know. It's definitely better than the first two films by far. I mean, they're not bad. Like I said, they're just forgettable and just aren't as good as the rest of the films in the MCU. But this film is definitely better than them. 10 times more better than them. But I don't know. I was just kind of expecting more from this film. Would I recommend this? Of course. This was still an awesome film. Overall, this film was very enjoyable. It was so awesome. It's a great time at theaters. Go see it. I definitely recommend it. It's still in theaters, so go see it. I'm going to go give Thor Ragnarok an 8 out of 10. So guys, those were my quick thoughts on Thor Ragnarok. Definitely go see it. It's a great film, but yeah. I do have a another review for you guys that is coming soon. It is a review of the new Wimpy Kid book, Diary of Wimpy Kid 12, The Getaway. Now, I haven't gotten the book yet, so give me time to get the book, read all of it, and write up a script, because if you guys didn't know, I do script my reviews now. This review was script, The Babysitter's Club 5 was script, Dork Diaries 12 was script, and The Getaway is going to be script. So yeah, I'm going to have to get time to get The Getaway, read it, and write up a script as soon as I finish reading it, and I will get the review out to you guys as soon as possible. So yeah, my next video, Diary of Wimpy Kid 12, The Getaway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Crazy Army.